Hi. Thought I'd do the Myers-Briggs personality tag for YouTube. Benny started it and Jazz just did one, and I don't know, I just wanted to get some stuff out. So I kind of jump around, but my personality is mostly ESFJ or ESFP. Um, so it can really depend, I guess, on, I mean, these days it's a lot different to what I used to be. ESFP is like outgoing, friendly, accepting, lovers of life, people, material comforts, enjoy working with others to make things happen, common sense, flexible, spontaneous. And then ESFJ is warm-hearted, conscientious, cooperative, want harmony in their environment, work with determination to establish it, works with others, loyal, follows through. Sounds a lot like me anyway. So yeah, that's basically what my personality for Myers-Briggs is. Now, of course, because I've studied psychology and personality theories, I know for a fact that all these tests have little bits and pieces that kind of add up in the end to who you are. But in the end, you are who you are, and you can always change that. Always. It's just mind over matter. So the question one is, what makes you angry? I don't really get angry these days. I used to get really angry and I'd drink. I was mostly angry at myself, I think, and I didn't know how to communicate. But as I've grown older, I just get frustrated at things. Like, I get frustrated at people, and I do get frustrated at myself for not knowing how to handle some situations. But I guess I've been trying to use my intuition more and more, and just gone along with life and people in it, because I understand that if people are in your life, they're there for a reason, and if they're, if they leave, then they're meant to leave for a reason as well. So that's how I kind of live these days. But yeah, I don't really get angry. I get frustrated, and I just talk it out. I talk it out with Kane all the time. We're always chatting about things. More and more these days, I talk it out with my mom or any friends that I might be involved as well. And so yeah, we just talk things out these days and communicate a lot more, because I know that communication is really important with humans. Okay, so number two is, what do you like or dislike most about people? I like when people respect themselves, when they have confidence, when they're two-way in a friendship, when they're just themselves and don't try and overcompensate their personality. I find it really frustrating, and I do dislike when people overcompensate, because I just think that people need to be themselves, and the world doesn't expect you to be anything. It's you that expects you to be, this magical, mythical facade. So I think that people just should be themselves more. I think people should learn that change isn't a bad thing, and challenging yourself is not a bad thing. And I do find it frustrating and dislike it when people are afraid of that, because I think it's really important to grow as an adult from a child and a teenager. And at our age now, in our 20s, it is important to find a bit more of a standpoint on what you are in life and who you are, and be a bit more sure about that, and just trust yourself and trust your intuition. So I do find it frustrating when people beat themselves up about things. I try and get Kane to be a bit more positive, because I think that I used to be really hateful of myself if I did something wrong, and these days I'm like, oh well, I can learn from that. I can always learn from it. So I think that's important. Number three is, do you like animals? Yes, I've always had dogs. Mum and Dad have always had dogs. I haven't had a dog myself. Probably wouldn't get one until I was a bit older. It's a bit of a serious commitment for me. Cats, always had cats. Had a cat when I was a kid for 10 years. Had a couple. Had Minty. She died pretty early. We found her in the garden. Pickles ran away. Azami ran away. Charlie got hit by a car. So there's been a bit of sadness there. But we've currently got a couple kittens. They're about 4 months old. And one's like a tiger, beautiful, beautiful kitten. He has a foot fetish. He likes feet. But very cuddly. And Milky Chin, who is really dumb but very smart as well. and likes to be near you when you eat. So he's got a very beautiful personality though, and very much is very attached to Kane. So they're both really beautiful. They just want to be around us all the time. Anytime we go to our bedroom, they're there straight away wanting hugs. So that's nice. They'll probably grow up and hate us, but hey, you know, that's kids for you. But yeah, I've always loved fish, and yeah, we've had turtles, and I love animals. I think they're fantastic. Fantastic parts of your life that, you know, add something just a little bit extra. I think cats are especially like the kind of animal that I always have around me, because they know when I'm down and they'll always come and give me a cuddle. And yeah, they're just really intuitive animals, and they sense a change in feelings and a change in the energy, and I just think they're so intelligent. Yeah, so, and even though I'm allergic to them, I still love them very much, and I still give them big cuddles, and yeah, allergies are nothing in the end. So number 4 is, what do you like about the most favorite people in your life? Well, my family is like my brothers, my 2 brothers, my older brother, my younger brother, my mum and my dad are 4 very important people in my life. I didn't used to get on with my mum at all, but as we've grown older, she's like my best friend. It's gonna make me cry because I love her. My dad can be quite unemotional. He's a cop, crime scene police officer, and he grew up in quite Christian institutionalized household. So, but I'm a bit of a daddy's girl. I love my daddy. He's a bit weird, but he's good. I'm gonna cry because I love them. I always get emotional when I talk about them because they do mean a lot to me, and I spent a lot of my years not being appreciative of them. So yeah, I got to an age where I was like, whoa, I'm really sorry for what I did. My brothers are really awesome. My older brother's weird, but I still love him. Like, I've lived with him a lot in Perth and over here, and he's an amazing guy. He's got a great sense of humour, same taste in music as me. Actually, both my brothers and I all have the same taste in music, which is kind of weird, but we're all very alike. Obviously got personality differences, but yeah, when it comes to humour and music, like, we're very, very similar, and so we do hang out a fair bit. Kane is my number 1 most favourite person. He is someone who I honestly don't know how I could live without these days. He is like the person that I talk to about everything. We've been through so much in 3 years that I couldn't do anything but love him. He's so intelligent. He's so kind. He tries really hard to like be a good person, and he really beats himself up if he doesn't do something right. And he was really expected to do a lot as a child, and I'm really proud of him, because when I met him, he was kind of like this Derry that lived in an attic and didn't really do much with his life, had all these horrible ex-girlfriends and things, and hated himself really, and he's come so far, and he's such a beautiful person. I'm just so happy that I get to spend the rest of my life with him. I'm so fucking emotional. What do you like and dislike most about yourself? These days, the only thing I dislike is, because I used to hate myself so much, I used to hate everything. But these days, the worst thing that I dislike is like when I get emotional, like now, been a bit emotional the last few days. I do want to eat, and that's been my biggest downfall, is like my weight. And so I put on a lot of weight when Beth died, and I have lost that now, but I'm finding it really hard to still lose weight. But, you know, it's just something that I have to let myself do. I have to let myself feel bad, so that then I'll go, hang on, I really want to eat well and feel good. I dislike that I spend money. Once again, I've spent a lot of money that I really shouldn't have. And that's frustrating, because I think it just shows that I'm not happy with myself. So I go and spend money and kind of fuck myself over in that way. But yeah, I'm really trying to battle that. I dislike that I bite my nails. I'm really, really trying not to, but it's really hard. I did stop for like a month or 2, and that looked really good, and then I started again. So, I mean, now that Kane and I are engaged, I really want to wear my ring and be proud, but my fingernails are so gross. So I'm really going to try and grow them again. What I like about myself is I like that I'm organised. Always, well, not always, but on the ball. I'm quite energetic. Always have been, kind of maybe to a negative degree sometimes because I know it can be frustrating. But I talk a lot. I do like that. I read a lot. I research a lot. I am learning to love the fact that I am intelligent and embrace that. I'm a happy person. I'm positive. I like to encourage people. I like those things about myself. I think that life is life, and we can't get down about silly little things, and so I try not to get down about those kind of things. I do like that aspect about myself. I don't get frustrated by really little things. It's got to be a really big thing to really emotionally affect me. These days, I mean, I used to be shocking for it, but these days I'm fantastic at treating myself well. So I like that I have been able to lose weight. I'm really, really proud of myself. Never thought I'd be able to do that, but I've just stuck to it because it really means something to me, and I don't want to be fat anymore. So yeah, I guess like when I lose weight, it makes me feel good, and that's what I like. And when I exercise, it makes me feel good, and when I eat well, it makes me feel good. So God, I'm so emotional, but yeah, I guess that's not a bad thing. Do you care about being fashionable? Yeah, I like being fashionable. Sometimes I can't afford to be fashionable, but I have been getting more and more into wearing rings, and I like colours that go together, and I've been trying to not wear as much black, except for when I'm at home and just wear t-shirts or whatever. But yeah, I do enjoy like dressing up and going out, and it's always something that I have enjoyed, and I have sewed before and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it is kind of something that I do enjoy. Something that like I got Kane to enjoy as well. Like he is a lot more fashionable now, and is I guess treating himself better like that instead of just wearing like stinky horrible clothes. So I think it's being proud of presenting yourself well. Okay, so 7, do you prefer to fit in or stand out? I've always been a standouter. I can't say I've ever fit in. Always been a bit crazy, and yeah, never really fit in with family, and had a few friends that I fit in with. I had a couple best friends, but never really had great friendships out of that. But yeah, I've always been a bit of a mouth and a bit of a crazy person, but I like that. I enjoy having fun and being a bit crazy, so I'm not going to say it's a bad thing at all. What activities do you enjoy? At the moment, I love cooking. I don't mind cleaning. I like to make my house look presentable. I like working because work's good. It can be frustrating if I'm working full time. I love study. I probably not going to love it once I get into like 6 weeks of my uni course again this year, but that's okay. I do enjoy the social interactions of uni and the critical thinking and writing essays and everything. Hated it at the end of last year exam time, but that's okay. I do this every year, so it's always an anticlimax. I've been gardening lately, trying to grow some herbs and stuff. So I've been doing the best, but bugs come in and eat it, so I've got to find some stuff to get rid of them. I enjoy patting my cats. I like listening to music. I like reading. Yeah. I like shopping, and I need to stop that. I need to stop shopping so much. I buy so much shit. But yeah, I do enjoy day-to-day things, and I love swimming. I've been trying to swim more and more. Okay, so 9, what makes me feel secure? Just being who I am at my core and having a sense of self makes me secure. Having confidence and loving myself and not like hating myself, and just wanting to do better every day. Like every day I get up and I want to focus on my life and always have a goal, and yeah, it's really important to me. Do you like being in a relationship? Why or why not? Yeah, I love it. Couldn't say anything bad about it. We don't really fight anymore. We had like moments, I don't know, I think mostly when we both weren't working and we were around each other all the time. And when we were really depressed about like Beth dying and Georgia dying. But otherwise I love him. Like, yeah, could never replace Kane. He's always there when I need him. He's always there to talk to me. Yep. Just, I love him to bits. He is like such an amazing person. Oh my god. But yeah, I do. I really love him. I don't know. No words can explain it. Um, we're just so connected, and yeah, can read each other's thoughts. No. I was in a lot of shit relationships, and so was he, and it took us probably 2 or 3 years to trust each other. It took a long time, and when we both talked about getting engaged, we were like, fuck, this is a big deal. But in the end, it's not a big deal because we love each other so much that we do want to be with each other, and why not make it a little more serious and, show everyone that we love each other and get our friends in on that. I just think that it's so beautiful and it's a really nice symbolism. So 11, what do you love and why? Could be people, things, places. I love the ocean. I'm a big water baby, always have been. Had a swimming pool growing up, and just, I don't know, there's something calming about it, something refreshing, and it resets me. So I've been trying to go swimming once a week. I love my cats. I think they're beautiful. I love my friends. I love my friends that know when to call me and know when I'm down. And I've found some really amazing people in my life recently, who are really honest and have really good personalities, critically think, and they just strive for excellence, and I think that's so fantastic, and their qualities and people that I want as friends. And so yeah, I really do love those friends who can stand by me, and who know when to reach out when they need to talk as well. So I love my couch. It's very comfy. My uncle gave it to me, and it's the best thing that I've ever had given to me in my life. I love I just love life. I love being alive, and being appreciative, and I love it. I do love it when shit happens and then you're like, fuck, this is life, it could be gone. Yep. Adrenaline pumps and then you're like, fuck. But yeah, I do love life. I love to just be happy. I think it's important. 12, what do you spend the most time thinking about? I used to think a lot about other people, but these days I don't really have the influence of other people anymore. I don't surround myself with people who are like that. So I spend a lot of my time thinking about work, uni, future, traveling. Want to go traveling, saving money, thinking up new ideas on what Kate and I can do. Oh, I don't know, just thinking about different ways that I can change myself and, create more goals. I do think about that a lot because I like to change things and challenge myself. So the last one is, how much have you changed over the years? Who were you as a child? As a child, I was insane. Big reader. I was just very energetic. I talked a lot. I got in trouble a lot for talking. Surprise. I don't know, I was a really happy kid. We all were. We had a really good childhood. Mum and dad are amazing. They brought us up really well, and we were all very fair with what we got, and I loved being around my family, and I still do. It's very important to me to see them, and I love the family format that my parents have built, which is we are all very respectful of each other, and fun, and seriousness when you need to be serious, but otherwise our family is built on a lot of fun. And it was weird for Kane when he first came into the family because family's not as fun. They're very belittling in their expectations, but my parents are just be yourself, and so that's nice. But yeah, as a kid I was a little bit crazy, and yeah, but I don't know, I like dancing and I like skating and played netball and went swimming and, you know, ended up playing inline hockey and, yeah, ended up going off the rails a bit and drinking and, you know, travelling up to Perth, but hey, you know, got to do those things to find out who you are. So yeah, that's pretty much like a year's worth of crap from me about my personality, but yeah, just thought that I'd do something like that. It's a pretty cool thing. Everyone's different, and yeah, so I'll leave you with that. Peace out.